Hey, what's up? What's up? It's me, ANNETTE.
I am really, really honored.
Hey.
Salam.
Hey, it's your girl, ANNETTE. Hey, this is ANNETTE, and I'm here in the beautiful country of South Africa.
I've always had a diary, so I've always been.
And I have the amazing. Well, we're back for another week of ANNETTE Live Talk Show. And this week, I've got an amazing woman, a woman that I admire so much. I think she's amazing. She's dynamic. She's electrifier. She's a trailblazer. She is just everything that God has made her into a beautiful flower. And she has truly, truly blossomed to be an awesome, powerful woman of God, woman of the community, woman of championing the church. And I'm going to bring on the beautiful SHERMARA FLETCHER. Hey.
Hi. It's great to be here. So great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure and it's an honor, SHERMARA. I am telling you. Girl, you've been on fire. I am telling you. Oh my God, just tell us all about what or snippets. Should I reword that snippet? What SHERMARA FLETCHER has been doing. Oh my God.
Where do I start? Well, first I have to say thank you, ANNETTE, so much for having me. It's just full circle to even be here and being interviewed by you, such an amazing mentor and figure in my life. Since the age of 18 years old. For those of you now, you're going to be figuring out my age. But no, it's so great to be here. I mean, the last couple of years have just been an absolute whirlwind. I look back, I'm like, whoa, God, you're doing the most. It's nothing I could imagine or say is because of myself or I'm so great. It really is the grace, and I say grace with a capital G, of God. So thank you so much for having me. I don't know where you even want me to start, but I'm looking forward to this conversation.
Come on now, come on. As you said, I've known you from the age of 18 and I've seen the transition, I've seen the growth, I've seen the determination, I've seen the attention to detail. Oh my gosh, I am telling you, I've got it all, girl, going on. Oh my God, but SHERMARA, I tell you, it is a blessed day that I met you, and it's an honor to see the transition. It's an honor to see the growth. So you have a passion about the homeless. You have a passion about injustice. You have a passion about the church and serving God. So tell us a bit about it all and how it all began.
Well, thank you so much. So, yeah, I do have a passion for the homeless, for my community, for justice. And in terms of where it began, actually from a child. So I remember my mum would tell me, SHERMARA, from you was in reception, you would go to school and you would stand at the door and hold the door open to people. And my mum would be saying to me, SHERMARA, can you go to school? And I would just be standing there, just holding the door open for people, for them to come in. And from school, if I used to see people being bullied or being picked on, I always felt this indignation to step in. But I think when that call for homelessness or
SHERMARA, can I just stop you there? There seems to be an in and going out with the audio with your mic.
Okay, I'm gonna come a bit closer. Is that better?
Yeah, thank you, sweetie.
No worries. Yeah, but I think that real call for justice or homelessness came about when I was 18. So I remember growing up in church, I am a PK, and one of those annoying PKs that wants to be in everything, from the offering to singing to just doing the most all the time. And I remember looking out the window and saying, I love this, but I think, God, you're calling me to something out there. I think there's something more. And our local evangelist came to the front and spoke about what he was doing with prison ministries, homelessness ministries, and that's the dear evangelist Hamilton. God rest his soul. He passed away during this pandemic. And I said, I need to go out with Evangelist Hamilton. I need to go out and see what he's doing. And on the night, I was faced with a dilemma because I was with a group of friends, and it was like, do I stay with my friends or do I honor my commitment to Evangelist Hamilton? And honoring that commitment changed my life forever.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I went out to on the street with Evangelist Hamilton, and I just saw God. I was just like, God is real. It was just so tangible, so real. And as I say to people, I went out there, I'm going to bring Jesus to the streets. And Jesus was already on the street.
It was already on the street. Your audio keeps dropping in and out. I'm not sure why it keeps dropping, literally dropping in and out.
Oh, I'm not sure what's happening.
It's a shame because what you're saying is just absolutely amazing.
I think, let me see if this is better. Is that better?
Okay, let's carry on. Let's see if it drops in and out. Let's see.
Okay. Yes. So, you know, that decision to honor that commitment just changed my life forever. And I remember I gathered a group of students who were Transform at the time. I went onto the streets and was giving out things to our homeless community and friends. And we would never give food, we wouldn't eat ourselves. And I remember saying to them, we need to go to Parliament, we need to talk about some policy change. It's not working on the ground. And I think God must have heard my my little rant. And a year later was working in London at the Centre of Theology and Community, doing a parliamentary placement and working for the church on homelessness. So yeah, that's a small snippet of where that passion really came from.
In saying that, I remember when you actually did start Transform and you had a group of youths, and I was just totally blown away by the sheer determination, how you were driving the, and doing some and going into the city centre and meeting with the homeless and feeding them and praying with them and engaging with them, making them feel like, yes, somebody actually cares. So I salute you, woman of God. I really do. Really do. So what transpired after that?
So so working now, I moved to London to pursue that. That was never in the plan. And that was a different ball game altogether because this is a different city. I say whenever I go to London, I call London a girl. London is very bougie. She is very she's a go-getter. She doesn't really play. You can get lost in London. And I went there, and really that ministry for the community for social justice really blossomed. And particularly at the Centre of Theology and Community. I always have to shout out Dr. Angus Ritchie, great, phenomenal man in our kingdom. Really taught us a lot about community organising and but really putting homeless people at the heart of the campaign. So not just me advocating for them,
yes,
but homeless people, empowering homeless people to advocate for themselves.
Wow.
I saw some phenomenal things on the street. A gentleman called Tam, he was homeless, an elderly man. When we found him, he was buried under some snow.
He was buried underneath some snow, you said?
Some snow, yeah.
Mm.
And we spoke with them, we brought them food, we built fellowship, we went out on a meal every week. To the point where Tam now has a flat in Mayfair, one of the high profile ends of London.
What is that?
I know. And then said he wants to go to uni at over 60s. So God doesn't give up on people, and neither should we.
Come on now. Had that conversation with someone today. Said if if people give up on you and you give up on yourself, it's just a lose-lose. You've just got to, you know, God doesn't give up on us, so we should not give up on ourselves.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing. And now he's living in Mayfair and talking about going to university, just because of act of kindness and acknowledgement. Shamara, God bless you.
Well, God, thank you. God bless. God bless. I mean,
Wow.
smile goes a long way. Just acknowledging people's humanity.
Yeah. The audio, Shamara, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but I know people are listening and we're really struggling. I don't know why it keeps cutting in and out. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what's happening there. It all sound saying everything's on.
No, we can definitely hear you, but then the volume dresses down and it comes back. So it's intermittent.
Okay. Is that better?
We'll see. We'll see. I can hear you. Carry on. And I know that you used to work for this church, this organization where you brought people would come in on a weekly basis for the homeless would come in on a week and you'd feed them like on a banqueting kind of table.
Oh yes, yes. So that's the that was the open table. So that's a project that we started in East London. Yeah, where we'd come around the table, everybody around the table, not just homeless people. We had a millionaire, we had people from the city, we had homeless people, church people around this table eating together. And that really taught me that food can bring people together.
Oh my God. Talk the talk, my girl. Good
Can
food.
bring people together, and it can really bring that fellowship together. So yeah, we started campaigning, working with our community, local government, national government, to start looking at housing policy and helping yeah, to get homeless people housed, but them being at the heart of it, not just us.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So what are you actually currently doing now? Because I'm gonna have to call you back on because we need to hear more about what Tamara is doing. So what are you currently doing now? And you've won an award and come on, spill the beans.
So yeah, okay. Currently, in terms of work, I was recently appointed to be the principal officer for Pentecostal Charismatic and Multicultural Relations at Churches Together in England
Pentecostal, charismatic.
and Multicultural Relations.
Wow, that's deep. That's big. Oh, oh,
Yeah,
good.
so grateful to God to be able to work with the ecumenical instrument of the UK, which is bridging churches from different traditions together. It's so rich to see the kingdom at work
Come on now.
and the church having that voice in public life. So just so grateful to be able to serve and contribute in that
Yes,
space. Yeah.
that's
And
amazing. So what's your sort of just give me a typical day work?
well, no 2 days are the same, and I've just started. But what typically happens is we are liaising with our church, our member churches. It's about giving them the platform and the voice to speak. So I'm often speaking with our chairs and looking at what we want to do. We're also looking at what's happening across the country, what stories we want to highlight. And then I'm also leading on a new racial justice working group, which is looking at how churches can tackle racial injustice within their own institutions as well as public life. So, yeah, that's kind of the remit that I'm looking after.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And are you enjoying it so far?
I am so far, actually.
Good.
It really embodies what I think I'm called to. So, just taking my time and seeing what's going on.
Come
But,
on,
yeah, I'm enjoying it.
that is amazing. So, relationships. How are you finding different relationships within church, out of church, marriage, the whole shebang, siblings, relationships. How are you managing relationships?
That is such a good question. I think relationships are so important, and I think this pandemic has taught me that you have to value your relationships. I'm can be so busy doing this, that,
Mm.
and sometimes I have to try and stop and say, Shamara, make sure you pick up the phone, ring grandma, ring your friends, ring your mentors, see what's going on, because sometimes I can be bam, 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 bam,
Yeah, I hear
bam.
that.
And then by the time I finish, I'm like, oh, I'm going to bed now. So
Yes.
yeah, I think I'm really trying to work on that actually, just being honest, to ensure that I'm checking in on my people and valuing relationships, because this pandemic taught us that we are all mortal and
Yes.
we lost our loved ones. So cherish everyone whilst they're here.
Yes.
In terms of romantic relationships, I am taking applications, just putting it out there. Uh,
Applications, you are smashing it, baby girl. You are totally, totally, totally smashing it. I've never heard it put like that before. Applications, I love it.
I'm taking applications. I've said this on other platforms as well. I believe in marriage. I think relationships are a beautiful thing. And I would love to, share this life journey. So I am taking applications, somebody who is fun, adventurous, likes to do new things, can make me laugh. We can
Yes.
build together. Family is important to me. So anyone out there, take notes.
I
Take
love it.
notes. No, but I do think relationships are important, and particularly as women, women that if you're in your professional career and you're doing different things, very important to have life balance.
Yes, it is.
It's important, and I don't want to look back on my life and be like, oh, I only dedicated
Yeah.
time to one area of life, and then I'm looking back like, oh, so the same way, and I say this to our viewers, those of you out there who do want a relationship, who do like marriage, be intentional about it. Just like when you're applying for a job,
Mm.
even when you applied for uni, you didn't just think it was just going to land on our lap. There's things that you have to, are you fun? Are you personable?
Mm.
Get your nails did, the different things that you like to do. All of those things are beautiful, and just celebrating our femininity.
Yes. Wow, so elegantly, funny, romantically put everything all in a nutshell, and I love it. I love it. I just love how you've just blossomed into your own skin. I just love it. Love it, love it. So, if you have a good CV, apply. Apply.
Applications are currently open, yes.
Why? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Wow. So, how have you managed everything that you're doing currently and church?
Hmm. Oh gosh, that's a good one. So yeah, I've had to manage. I've had to manage, but sometimes it's been difficult, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because particularly when you're working for the church and in the church, burnout is real,
Yeah.
especially when you're passionate about what you're doing. You know, there was times I'm very transparent. There was times over the 4 years, particularly when I went to London, where I felt disconnected from God.
Mm.
But you're still serving, you're still contributing, helping to make the program happen, and you're just like, I don't want to be just busy for God,
Mm.
trying to just be doing the work of God and not knowing the God I'm doing the work for.
Hey, that's big, That's powerful. You just don't want to be busy for God and not knowing God who you're working for.
That's
Wow.
something I try to remind myself, that I'm his daughter first.
Come on now.
To our viewers, you're the daughter first, your son first, before a minister, before a broadcaster, whatever the gift is, relationship first. So I think even now I've taken a small break just to regroup as I've started this new role and just hear, okay, God, I'm in a new season. What are you saying? And I've been going to just a church around the corner from where I am and just sitting, meditating, in, out. No one knows who I am. Beautiful. Um, and it's just been really refreshing. So,
Mm.
but I am also looking at maybe one in the future, potential ministry. So I don't rule all of those things out, but just taking a small breather at the moment.
So that last part again, it just went really, really quiet. I didn't
Oh,
even hear you.
I was just saying, I think, ministry, if I'm called to that in the future, I won't say no. But at this present moment, just taking a small break as I navigate this new space.
Mm. So the church that you go to that's local, what type of a church is it? Is it what kind of a denomination is it? A Pentecostal? What type of a church is it?
So it's a Anglo-Catholic Church of
Mhm.
England church,
Mm.
and then I go to my Pentecostal church as well on Zoom. So even though I'm saying I'm taking a break, I'm still going to two churches. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, so in between in the two of those, really.
That is good. So when you go into the church where no one knows you, you're able just to sit down and just receive
Mm,
and just soak it in.
yeah.
I
And
hear that.
because over the last 4 years, I've been in the Anglo-Catholic Church, which is a different spirituality and tradition to the Pentecostal Church that I've grown up in and love. Um, and it's really formed my spirituality as well. So sometimes sitting in silence, just
Mm.
meditating, and someone else doing the singing and just soaking it in.
Yeah.
And really even doing the communion and seeing the altar, it just really brings that reverence,
Mm.
that weight of God's glory. Really, that it's nothing I do, or I'm not making the service good. That's why God came, like with or without me.
Mm.
He's amazing, and yeah, so it's good to be in that space as well.
Wow. Wow, that's just amazing. So you recently just won an award. Can you tell us all about this award that you won, Shamara Fletcher?
Oh God. Yeah, I recently won an award from the Wise Women Awards for Exceptional Young Woman of the Year. Shout out to Pastor Marjorie, thank you for that. And yeah, I guess they nominated me for some of the work that we was able to do. And we don't do what we're doing for awards or recognition.
No, no, absolutely not.
It was just, I guess, a small reminder to keep on going.
Mm.
And yeah, just celebrating everybody else that won an award as well.
Amazing. Amazing. Is there any encouraging word you'd like to give to our viewers?
Hmm. Yes, actually. The word I'd like to give to our viewers is around self-care. And
Self-care. Hmm.
yeah, I'm promising to show up for you.
Wow.
Promise yourself to show up for you.
Wow, that's big.
So much in life, there's so many different things asking for our time.
Can you repeat that again? It's gone
Uh,
quiet. Sorry.
Um,
So many times in life.
so many times in life, there's different things competing for our time, for our
Mm.
mind, for our input, whether that's family, children, friends, your job, whatever that might be. But promise yourself that even if it's once in the week, you commit to making some time for you. That's your
Mm.
responsibility. And take that responsibility seriously, just like every other responsibility you have. You are a responsibility and one that is worth it.
So you are a responsibility and one that is worth it. That's amazing. Amazing, Shamara. So, Miss Shamara with the beautiful voice. Yes, also sings. Beautiful, beautiful, exquisite voice, may I say. May
Oh,
I say. And part of the worship team, you've recorded a single, Define Me. So you're an all-rounder. Yes. Lyrics from that song is absolutely, we still play it on GX radio. We still play it very regular.
wow.
Sounded like Oliver then, you know? You know when he goes, I travel regular. Very regular. Yeah, those lyrics were powerful. And it depicts what you actually, how you live. It really does. You're not allow anyone or anything to define who you are. Only God. And that's why you're a trailblazer. You're just pushing down barriers, challenging, and the way you execute everything, it's just so I've shared that with you before. I think it's totally amazing, and I'm so proud of you, Shamara. So is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Oh, just God bless you and your phenomenal global ministry and what you're doing to impact thousands, millions of lives of viewers. And, you know, I remember when you even shared this vision in its genesis, in its inception, and to see the fruit, to see the platform and legacy that it's leaving for people to speak. It's just so amazing to witness. And I'm just so proud as a younger woman to looking up to you and all that you've done and what you're doing and about to do. It's just so inspiring. So yeah, just keep on going, keep on pushing, keep on flickering that glitter and, you know, bringing that sauce. You know, we love it and it's just so amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh man. Well, we've got a couple of more minutes left, and I didn't do it last week, but I'm going to do it with you today. I'm going to take you into the La La challenge. And what that consists of is I'm just going to give you 2 letters, and you have to just give me a line of any song that
Oh no, I didn't woke up prepared.
Are you ready for the La La challenge? Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I am going to give you the J.
Jesus at the center of it all. Jesus at the center of it all.
You finished? You finished? No, man. That was just too sweet. Yo, did you hear the coolness on that? Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to give you another letter. Okay, I am going to give you the letter L.
Oh gosh, L. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you.
Girl, you smashed it. Yo, you smashed it.
Oh my gosh.
So not only can she minister, not only can she feed the homeless, not only can she bridge churches together, my girl's a vocalist. Did you hear the riffs? Did you hear the sound? The sound, the sound. Shamara, I love you so much, baby girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God, well, Shamara. Oh my God. So I says, beautiful Shamara. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, that is big coming from the Sai. I have a story about this. When I was younger, I used to see Sai sing, and I used to just be like, I used to see this amazing lady with like glitter dresses,
Come on
and
now.
she just hold the mic and oh,
Jeez.
legend.
Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, I tell ya. Well, Shamara, I just want. Oh, Jamie says clean tones. Yo.
Oh, thank you.
Girl. And that's the producer right there, you know. I am telling you. Oh, yes. So I am so proud of you, Shamara. We will have to call you back on to the Annette B Live Talk story because, you know, there is so much more that for you to share. Or Size laughing. She is laughing. Oh my gosh. But I know there's so much more you've got to share, so much more inspiring information that you can give to, you know, our young ladies, our young men, to encourage them to step out because you've just stepped out. Oh,
Oh, mom.
oh. So she just happened to turn on her phone. So Shara, you didn't tell mommy you were coming on.
Hi, mom.
Oh, Shamara's face.
Oh Lord.
Oh my word, but Shamara, you crack me up every time, and I love you so much. So proud of you, so inspiring, and I will be calling you back on for part 2 because I know there's a lot more for you to say and for you to share and for you to inspire and encourage others. So I want to say thank you so much for coming on to this show to share your journey. You are truly amazing. How can people get a hold of you if they want to contact you?
Yeah, so connect with me on Facebook under Shamara Fletcher. That's SHERMARA, Shamara Fletcher. And I'm also on Instagram, and you can find me under Fletcher_official. And Twitter is Shamara Fletcher. So yeah, connect with me.
Okay, Shamara, you are truly amazing. Thank you for our La challenge. You really and we'll arrange another day for you to come back and share a bit more about Shamara. Somebody else,
Thank you.
a comment. Oh, oh no. Oh. She said she tuned into thought she'd have a quick catch up with Annette B and look at that.
Oh, me and my mama linked. You see, umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is still there.
But anyway, I just want to say peace out, one love. Walk with love in your heart. Love is free. Share it abundantly. Peace out from me and
take care, everyone. Have a fantastic evening.
God bless. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's me, Annette B.
I'm really, really honored.
Hey.
Hey,
it's your girl Annette B. Hey, this is Annette B and I'm here in the beautiful country of South Africa.
I've always had a diary, so I've always been